Toronto house prices will always go up. You might be thinking, what is he talking about? Of course house prices will drop, especially during recessions. Let me explain. I am only speaking for the City of Toronto, also known as the 416. There are three factors I will cover in this video. 1. Employment. 2. Demand. 3. Supply. Let's start with employment. Imagine if you were to stand high above the corner of Yonge and Bloor and look south towards the lake. You will see the following employment sectors: banks, law firms, accounting firms, investment firms, government, hospitals, universities, film and tech industries, to name a few. Toronto is a multi-legged economic city and is not reliant on one or two sectors to drive the demand for people to work and live here. I have read that Toronto's region economy is approximately 20 to 23% of all of Canada's GDP. You've heard the saying location, location, location. It's really jobs, jobs, jobs. Let's look at demand. Demand is driven by immigration, which the federal government is increasing the number of newcomers from 400 to 500,000 by 2025, which is not that too far away. Newcomers, just like my family, go where the jobs are, which are here in the city of Toronto. Let's look at supply. Okay, I'll try to be politically correct here. It's extremely difficult to get anything built in this city. It takes years, white hair, and high blood pressure to get things done. Let me give you a few examples. Our latest design build project, if you don't know what that means, it's building a custom home. It took us getting the city councilor involved to get the building permit department to issue the permits. The file sat in a black hole in the city. It was magical. The councilor's office sent out an email to the building department and voila, the next day we had our permit. It's very slow getting approvals to do anything in this city. Another example, we want to add a front parking pad to the front yard of the house on a private property, a property we own. After completing the design, the application, and paying the fee, the city asked us to get petitions signed by over 50% of the neighborhood to support adding a front parking pad on our property. After door knocking for weeks to get the adequate numbers, the city said they will be sending out ballots for the neighbors to vote. Not only this is duplicate of what was done, they said it would take 8 to 12 months to get the parking approval completed. You would think we are asking to build a condo tower. I'll give you another example. On another project, the neighbors objected for us to build a single family home. We had to go to committee of adjustment where they hear both sides. Some of the comments and objections were from the residents. They were against the project because they did not like the look of the house. One person questioned what color the brick would be. The project, which was building a single family home, took 12 months to get permits and 10 months to build. Let me say that again. It took longer for the approval than actually building the house. There are many stories that I can share to show you that building a house, single family house in the city is extremely difficult. So can you imagine building so many houses, so many units to accommodate all the growing population? Increasing supply of housing in the city is extremely slow, and I don't see how they'll ever catch up with population growth. Now, the City of Toronto's population growth is projected to grow from the current 2.46 million to 3.1 million by 2031. Which again isn't that far away. That's another 600,000 people who need homes in the 416. We're not building enough to accommodate the growing population. Now let's step back and look at the big picture. We have a diverse economy in the Toronto region, and again 20 to 23% of all of Canada's GDP. We have population growth and difficulty in adding supply. This is a recipe for house prices and rents in the city to appreciate above inflation over the long term. Yes, there are economic cycles where prices dip, but expect strong growth in house prices and rents in this city over the long term. If you want to win the lottery, buy a house and hold on for a long time. Congratulations. Looking to buy a house in the city? Reach out and check out this video where I answer a trick question. Are Toronto house prices cheaper now? And until next time, happy home hunting.